Well, when you look at the playground behind me, it's going to be full of children before long because school's going back in session. So we thought on Out and About Columbus today, we would take a look at some of the opportunities out there for kids, whether it's getting some tutoring, whether it is join some activities. We even had an opportunity to stop by Grove City where they have the Eco Fest coming up in another week. And it's an opportunity that you and your family don't want to miss. Stay with us. You don't want to miss 1 minute of today's show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
Well, you know what? The water's great here at Goldfish Swim School. You know, they start teaching kids how to swim as early as 4 months. And they have a water safety program that is second to none. We talked to Lisa Armitage and learn more. Well, you know, it's hard to believe that summer's like ending and school's back in session and all those things are going on.
Yeah.
What do you tell parents about their kids swimming?
Well, it's really important to have the children swimming year-round. We see such a huge improvement with consistency. So it's much like a music lesson that your child might take. So they really learn with lots of practice. So summer isn't just about water safety. We really focus on water safety all year round.
You see kids coming in, starting the course, and then it gets summer, mom and dad wants to go on vacation, all this stuff, and then they kind of drop and then come back.
I would say the majority of our families at Goldfish do swim year-round because they're seeing the results in perpetual lessons. Certainly, we cater to the busiest of families, but you really will see the most results with progress and in confidence with your children in swimming year-round.
And what ages do you support here in terms of the lessons?
Well, we start at 4 months old, so the little bitty babies, as soon as they're able to keep their head up independently, and we end about 12 or 13, but we certainly would never turn, any child away regardless of age. Our important goal is to teach children how to swim and be safer in and around the water.
Let's talk a little bit about that safety awareness program you guys are doing, because it's very important, and you're really doing something good in the community.
Yeah, we have a presentation. It's free to the community. We go to any community group, so preschools, elementary schools, daycares, church groups, you name it. And we go in, it's a 20 to 30 minute water safety presentation. We send home information for the parents on tips and ways for them to keep their children safer in and around the water.
If someone wants to get you out to talk to a group about water safety, can they do that?
Absolutely. Just go to our website, goldfishswimschool.com, and click on the Contact Us button, and we will definitely get right back in touch with you from our Westerville or Dublin location.
Fantastic. And we want to mention that you have the 2 locations for anyone who's looking to come in and get some lessons, right?
Yes. We have our Dublin and Westerville locations, very convenient to get to either one of them, and we offer lessons 7 days a week at both locations, mornings, evenings, weekends, you name it, we're here.
Just with the phone number.
614-407-3474.
Fantastic. Lisa, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Out and About Columbus certainly loves Grove City, and they are such a progressive community. They always have something going on down here. And EcoFest is an event they have coming up, and this is for the whole family. You talk about a day that you can really enjoy. You have to attend this event, and Mayor Ike's even got Bike with Ike, and you can enjoy that as well. We talked to Mayor Ike about this event. Well, Mayor Ike, good to have you back on the show again.
It's always a pleasure. And you are standing in beautiful Grove City, Ohio at Gantz Park. And what else could you ask for?
Yeah, I'm telling you, a beautiful day, and you got a bicycle helmet on, so you must be bicycling. And so it's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
It is. And I did bike over. I try to bike 5 to 10 miles a day. And I stay around Grove City. I help our service department keep track of potholes and those kind of things.
EcoFest, this is the 3rd annual one. So where did this idea come from? And I know you're kind of behind this.
Well, we have been an environmentally friendly community for many, many years. Matter of fact, we've got, 6 new schools here in Grove City, and all of them are geothermal operated. They're as I say, environmentally friendly and energy efficient. Mount Carmel is going to be a LEED certified, and we wanted to capitalize on what we have here in Grove City and to show people what our sustainability interest is. We've also been a Keep Grove City Beautiful community for over 25 years, so it's in our heart and it's where we want to be.
What can people expect that are coming out for this?
Well, the EcoFest is primarily centered around the whole family. We'll have face painting by Brownie Troop. We'll have Home Depot doing a do-your-own-project type of deal. COSI is going to be here. The zoo bringing down some of their animals, and then we've got other vendors who will be showing some of the wares, and all of it, as I say, is environmentally friendly. And then the big hit that I always enjoy, the Tesla will be here, the Nissan Leaf, the Chevy Volt, to show people, what environmentally friendly automobiles there are on the market.
Well, I know one of the events is Bike with Ike. So you're telling us you ride your bike a lot, so tell us what that event's about.
Well, again, sticking with the environmentally friendly event and the fact that sustainability, I don't think there's anything more healthier than bicycling. And I've been a bike enthusiast for many, many years. And we've decided to put this thing together at Mount Carmel Hospital that will have a bike with Mayor Ike. Last year we had 50 or 60 people bike. We got 50 people signed up now. It starts at 9 a.m. down in our town center, and we'll go around some of the trails that are primarily connected to our downtown. So it'll give people a different view of what Grove City is on a bicycle.
Well, Ike, give us some contact information, a website where we can go and find more information out. Let's get some families to come down to Grove City and enjoy this day with you.
Well, we sure hope they do. We moved the venue to the downtown, our town center. It's also a farmers market day. Our website is grovecityohio.gov, and EcoFest, I think, is the second button on the screen. But it'll be a fun day. Starts at 9 with the Bike with Ike, and then the other event starts at 10.
And we'll be back down here next month for Arts in the Alley.
That's wonderful. Always good to have you, and we'll make it another beautiful day in Grove City.
Generations Performing Arts Center teaches dance to students of all ages, from ballet to hip-hop and everything in between. There's sure to be something to make you want to get up and move. Miss Angie and Miss Cindy told us more about the programs they offer and what makes them so unique. Well, ladies, thank you so much for having us out here today. And Miss Angie, I'm going to start with you. Can you tell me what makes Generations Performing Arts Center so unique?
The main thing is that our motto is where every student counts, and we feel very honored and privileged to work with each student on an individualized plan and help them to reach their goals and pursue whatever it is they're aiming to do through their dance program. We offer a variety of different classes, from creative movement, tap, ballet, jazz, hip-hop, tumbling, all kinds of different programs that will allow students to achieve their goals.
What is it that parents love so much about the center?
They love our motto, that our individualized programs that I spoke of previously, that we offer classes in so many different things, that we genuinely care about each student, that our program is designed to make it so that they can be a part of a family. We're very family oriented. Our costumes are very age appropriate. Our music, everything that we do is designed to be appropriate for children.
Well, Miss Cindy, I'm going to turn to you. What are you most proud of here?
Well, we're so proud of so many things. We have a new Rockette, and we're thrilled to go see her this December. We also have many former students who perform down at Disney. But all of our students had the opportunity a summer ago to perform at Disney World, which was great for them. We're really big on community performances. We perform all summer at our Fourth Friday events, and we also, all of our students participate in their high school musicals if they would like. We provide choreography for Westerville Civic Theater, so our students can share their talents all over town and really have the opportunity to get to know the community really well.
Tell us how we can find out more information about Generations Performing Arts Center.
Well, you can go to our website at www.gen-pac.com, or you can call the center at 614-794-3298.
Fantastic. Again, thank you so much for having us out. This is a wonderful place.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, child care is so important to parents, and you want to make sure your child's got the right place. Well, this family-owned business has 4 locations here in the Columbus area and has been here for years. They also won a 5-star award from the state of Ohio. We talked to Charlotte and Todd and learned more about why this is where you want to bring your child. Well, Charlotte, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Good to have you and Todd on the show. Todd, let's start with you. You're the owner.
Yes.
And let's talk a little bit about the history, because I was kind of surprised about some of the things I learned.
Creative Childcare has been was introduced in 1970. My father-in-law started the company, so we've been serving our communities and our children for over 47 years.
What do you find the most challenging about being in this business?
The most challenging probably is getting adequate funding for these children. A lot of our children are subsidized, and trying to get adequate funding to maintain a high-quality facility is probably the biggest challenge that we have right now.
Well, Charlotte, let's talk a little bit about what makes Creative Childcare so good.
Oh, there's so many things. We enjoy the partnerships that we have with different parts of the state, whether it's the Department of Education or the City of Columbus offers opportunities for children to come to school for 3 and 6 hours so that they get an opportunity to explore what it's like to be at school. Working with lots of different agencies across the state provides a great opportunity for children to come to school and get everything they need to be ready for kindergarten and beyond.
What do you think children enjoy most about the facility?
The spacious classrooms, the large outdoor play space, the attentive staff, the ability to socialize with other students and get them ready for the social emotional aspect of going to school as well as the academic learning piece.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that impressed me is learning that this is a family-owned business.
It is. Todd and Karen are the owners, and they are wonderful. They're on site. They're supportive of their leadership team as well as their teaching staff, and they keep the place running.
Well, Todd, turning to you, let's get some contact information for Creative Childcare.
All of our locations are listed on our website, www.creativechildcareinc.com, and you can get information about enrollment. You can get contact information, phone numbers, addresses, and a lot of details about what Creative Childcare offers at each one of our locations.
Thanks so much for being on the show.
you.
Charlotte, thank you.
Thank you.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
Was your kids playing those video games and not getting the exercise and things that they need? Well, we have someone that can absolutely help with that from toddler size on up. We're talking to Shelley Eddington from Tumble for Kids, and you're going to find this segment very interesting and what it can do for your children. The name of your business is Tumbling for Kids, so tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Tumble for Kids is a mobile gymnastics and fitness program that we take into daycares and local park and recreations. We start with ages 2 and go through age 12 in the parks and recs, generally 6 in the preschools. And it's just a great first positive sports experience for a young child to learn how to tuck and roll, how to land, how to fall, and basically learn these basic skills that they need to help them when they grow and want to play sports and need to start worrying about strategy and things like that. Their bodies will move with second nature, and the children don't realize that they're learning all this great stuff, and they just have a great time, and it's a very fun sports experience for them.
So, Shelley, I have to ask, why did you start Tumbling Kids?
Well, I was working in preschool as a preschool teacher, and I really felt like there was the fitness aspect totally missing, and I wanted to introduce fitness to my toddler class, and so we started doing a lot of activities during their free play, just about 30 minutes a day, and then I decided to take it on the road. Really wanted to introduce kids to fitness in a fun way, in a way that would also help them in any sport that they wanted to do as they grew older. And I really felt like gymnastics and tumbling was the way to do it.
The children, what do they say?
The kids love it. They look forward to it. It breaks up their week a little bit if they're in preschool, from 6 in the morning to 6 at night. It gives them something to look forward to.
So, Shelley, the good news is that you're all over the city with this, right? So let's talk a little bit about how kids can access this.
Yeah, for the public, we have classes through many local parks and recreations. Bexley, Reynoldsburg, Gahanna, Powell, Upper Arlington, and Westerville all feature our classes. And then we go to some daycares, and those are all private, but definitely the parks and recs are the way to go for most of the public out there.
Give us some contact information, how we can learn more.
You can visit our website at www.tumblinforkids.com, or you can give me a call, 614-561-6935.
Fantastic, Shelley. Great program. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Mike, so much. I appreciate it.
Salon Institute not only prepares you to become a top stylist, you'll also feel like you're working in a high-end salon while getting your education. Kristen told us more about their curriculum and flexible scheduling and why their students love what they learn. Kristen, welcome back to Out and About Columbus. It is such a pleasure to be here again at Salon Institute. Tell us a little bit about your TG curriculum and why you're so proud to be a TG creative school.
Absolutely, Renee. We are really proud to be affiliated with TG because we are all about the professionalism of this industry and the fashion-forward side of the industry as well. I'm sure you're familiar with TG's Bedhead, Catwalk, S-Factor products. TG is all about the fashion side of the beauty industry. They're sponsors of New York Fashion Week, London Fashion Week. We really come from a family that values innovation and values pushing the envelope when it comes to elevating the beauty industry as a whole. We love being part of the beauty community here in the Columbus area because we feel that we bring that extra fashion forward side. Every beauty partner here in the Columbus area has something special that they bring. We bring professionalism, we bring confident students, and we bring students who have an eye for really what's going to set their clients apart and keep up with the trends moving into the future so they can become viable hairstylists for long, long careers.
So I hear you made some changes since the last time we were here. Tell us about that.
We've made some really exciting changes. Now we offer 3 different programs: a hair designer program, strictly hair for those people who don't want to touch feet. We have a cosmetology program, which is hair cutting, coloring, styling, nails, so manicuring, pedicuring, skincare, waxing, regular makeup. And then our advanced cosmetology program is going to include everything in the other 2 programs, plus advanced hair, airbrush makeup, and salon management. We also added a flex schedule, so now students can attend as few as 2 days per week. We really want to make sure that someone who really has a passion for this industry and wants to create a wonderful career is still able to pursue that option, yet still work, take care of their family, really live life, and really make everything work together and balance their life.
So we're here with a student at the Salon Institute, Zoe. Tell me what you love about the Salon Institute and what you love about cosmetology school.
I love the Salon Institute because they've given me so many opportunities as a stylist. I got to study abroad at the TG Academy in Milan this year. I just have so much opportunity here and the ability to put my work out there and be creative, and they've given me all the education and knowledge that I need to do that the best way I can.
Well, Kristen, how can we find out more about Salon Institute?
Visit our website, saloninstitute.edu, or give us a call, 614-233-4323. That's 614-BEDHEAD. Easy to remember.
Imagine your child learning a second language as early as 18 months. Well, that's exactly what can happen if the child comes here to the Cultured Kids Club. We had an opportunity to talk to Tanya Johnson and learn more about this very unique program. Let's talk a little bit about your principal focus here is teaching children a second language. So let's start with, what languages do you teach them?
We teach Spanish, French, and Chinese here at Cultured Kids Club.
So how important is it that a child learn a second language, and how does it help them in life?
I think it's very important for them to learn a second language, starting out as early as they can, and then those skills they'll take with them lifelong.
So you have more than this location. We're in the Westerville location, but you also teach in another area, right?
Yes. So Westerville is our primary location for our center. We also offer classes in Hilliard as additional programs on Saturdays. And then we also offer after-school programs in different locations throughout Columbus, in recreational centers, and also private lessons.
How young these kids start taking the language, and tell our viewers a little bit about that, because I found that fascinating.
Yeah. So we start out at 18 months. So we start with a parent-taught age group, and those kids start out with association, so just like they would their primary language, learning the language through different objects. Then we also move into a preschooler's age group, which is 3 to 5-year-olds. They learn all different kinds of things with not only association, but they learn reading and writing skills, fine and large motor skills. These language skills they can take with them to school. So they're learning all different kinds of reading, writing, pre-math, and also they're learning another language.
Let's talk a little bit about classroom size. I know you're real big on having almost a one-on-one type environment with these kids.
Yes. So here at our centers, we have a maximum of 8 kids in a class. That way that they have more one-on-one learning time with their teachers. We also offer, in addition to their classroom learning time, resource materials that they'll use in between classes. So we furnish our own worksheets, we furnish our own online learning programs, so that way they're getting a complete educational system with us.
Well, we're going to leave it there. Great information and a great opportunity for children. Give us some contact information where we can learn more about Cultured Kids Club.
We have a phone number here at 614-389-5057, and then our website as well has lots of information, and that is culturedkidsclub.com. come.
Fantastic. Tanya, thanks so much for being on the show.
Yes, thank you very much.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
Well, it won't be long for the kids are back in school. And of course, if you're thinking about their dental health, you may want to listen to this segment. We had an opportunity to talk to Dr. Smiley, and he told us what you should know about your kids' dental health and going back to school. Well, we're talking about back to school. And of course, a lot of kids going back to school. Parents need some advice. So let's start some of the common questions that you hear. What age should kids start coming to the dentist?
Well, kids should first make their first visit to the dentist. Well, long before they go to the dentist, the parents should start pretending that they're going to the dentist. Show them it's going to happen. Make sure they understand the difference between a dentist and a regular doctor. But they should come sometime between 3 and 4 when they have a full complement of teeth, or if a parent notices that there might be a problem inside the mouth. You look inside. If you see something that's dark, it pretty much shouldn't be there. So you should have someone take a look at it.
Well, of course, one of the things is kids start playing sports once they go back to school. What's your feeling about mouth guards? How should they get them? And what's that process?
Well, the biggest thing a mouth guard does for an athlete is protect them against concussions. People think its primary functions about protecting the teeth, and it does do that. But by protecting against concussions is the big thing. So a Boral mouth guard that you can buy at a sports store or a custom mouth guard made by a dentist go a long way to protect them against concussions, 1, and tooth injuries, 2. So I'm all for it.
What happens if you knock a tooth out? What do you do? So it's the secondary is the one that comes in second. So what do you do?
Well, if a tooth is knocked out, the best thing you can do, and this sounds a little hard for most people, is to get the tooth back in that socket as quickly as possible. And then get to the dentist, because you do have to make sure that your tetanus is updated, and you got to make sure the tooth is going to need a root canal. But the sooner it's implanted back into the socket, the better chances it has that you're going to have that tooth for the rest of that person's life. So number 1, just remember, find the tooth, get it back in the socket as quickly as possible. And if you just can't do that, the old-fashioned remedy of putting it in a little milk, it sounds funny, but it's exactly right, is exactly the way you should store it and get to the dentist right away. It's not something you want to see the next day. It's a true emergency, and you need to see the dentist immediately.
Yeah. So does that mean just hold it in place in the socket?
That means take it, look exactly where it came from, push it right back into the socket, and then just hold it with your fingers or hold it with some gauze or hold it with some tissues until you get to the dentist. Go right to the dentist office.
Well, great information, Doc. Give us some contact information for Smiley Dental Practice.
We are located in Dublin, Ohio. Our contact is 614-889-0726, and we're open every day of the week except Saturdays. And you can find us on the web at smileydentalgroup.com.
You're still taking patients, right?
We are. I'd love to have you.
Fantastic. Dr. Smiley, thanks so much. You talk about an incredible learning experience for your children. We have found it for you on today's show, and you got to pay close attention to this if you're a parent and really looking for that quality education. We had an opportunity to stop by the Children's Adventure Learning Center. This is a new place on Polaris Parkway, about 38,000 square feet, and this is absolutely amazing. We talked to Melody Prince, and she told us more. I tell you, when we came around the corner to look at the building, it's just breathtaking. So tell us a little bit about the programs you offer.
Absolutely. Well, here at Children's Learning Adventure, we offer programs for children 6 weeks all the way through 12 years. And we operate our campus a lot like a private elementary school, where every student has an academic homeroom, and then they have the opportunity to venture into all of these amazing specialty enrichment classrooms. And it's all based on a STEAM learning. So we focus on science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics.
The kids that come out of these programs, what are you seeing? What's the end result?
Well, our entire mission is to raise their IQ and really prepare them for future success in learning with school, but also we have a before and after school program. So we really do encompass a lot of learning through all different programs, but we see our students really thrive and encourage their learning through multiple learning environments. So instead of one class 8 to 10 hours a day, they have the opportunity to go to a science lab, go to an art studio, culinary class, media technology, and then of course physical fitness with gym, and our after schoolers get bowling and dance, really keeping that learning engaged.
That is amazing. Now, you're a part of a large chain of these schools, correct?
Absolutely. We are going nationwide. We are absolutely sweeping the country right now, making sure every child and family has this great opportunity. I've been in the industry for over 20 years now, and there is nothing better than Children's Learning Adventure for children and families.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, but what's the difference between this school and a private preschool?
Well, at our school, we give them those multiple learning environments so our children can learn in so many different atmospheres. And we really do focus strongly on that education process of making sure that when a child has the opportunity to learn, it's, encompassing the school readiness skill sets. We have assessments for our students. We can see their progress. We can individualize the curriculum to their individual needs. But also, we know what matters most here. It's not just the building. It's not just the program. It's the teachers. So we have the most comprehensive teacher training in the industry to ensure that the quality of our teaching staff really does relate to the quality of the child's day in their programs.
So, Melody, when is the opening day for the school? I know this is new.
Absolutely. Our opening day is coming up. It's on August 14th, first day that we're hosting our students to actually start on campus. However, we do have an open house the Saturday before on August 12th from 10 to 1, and we are also hosting open enrollment now.
Give us some contact information where parents can come and find out more.
Absolutely. Go on to childrenslearningadventure.com. You can schedule a tour right there as well, or come down and see us at 360 Polaris Parkway.
I think it'd be well worth their time. Melody, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. We're excited to be part of the community.
Well, Mike, welcome down to About Columbus. Good to have you on.
Thank
you. One of the things that I love about doing this show is finding new technology and going green. We do a whole show around going green, and I think the product that you're here to talk about today really falls in those categories very quickly. Your company's called RoofMax, and what I want to know is, what is your experience in terms of roofing? What is your background, and what kind of gives you the expertise in this area?
I've been in the roofing business for 30 years here in Columbus, Ohio. My brother and I were replacement contractors for a number of years, for most of those years. Built a nice business and decided we had the opportunity to sell the company, and we wanted to focus more on a sustainable solution for asphalt shingle roofs. And that's really what RoofMax is. It's an all-natural, organic, it's 100% organic soybean oil. And so it's soy methyl esters, and it's a penetrating sealer. So all we're doing with RoofMax is we're taking the dried out petrochemical oils that dry out of the asphalt, and we're replacing it with an all-natural oil.
What does that really mean to the consumer, Mike?
Well, a roof has to contract and expand. Think about the roads we drive on as well. So it has to contract and expand. Your roof gets to be 140 degrees in the heat of the summer. Thunder shower passes, drops the temperature to 70 degrees, and then again the sun comes back up to 140, and that causes a lot of contraction and expansion. Actually, that's called thermal shock when it happens extremely quick and causes a lot of damage, especially to a roof as it ages, that becomes more brittle as the oil dries out. It's exactly why a road gets a pothole.
What's some of the signs that failure is coming your way?
Hard to know exactly when a roof is going to fail. The sign that a roof is aging, one of the obvious reasons is the protective coating, the granule coating. It will come off as the shingle dries out, as the oils dry out, and it'll shed into the gutters. So a lot of people don't look in their gutters because they might not go up on a ladder. So another obvious thing is the black streaking on the shingles. You'll start to see that at around 8 to 12 years. It depends on the part of the country that you're in. Quicker in the south, takes a little longer here in the north. About midlife, if you can start to treat the roof, you're going to get more life out of it. But we're taking roofs, this home, the roof is 13 years old, and we're going to get another 5 years out of it, and we may take it another 5 years.
Well, Mike, it's great information, and we're going to have you back next week because I want to talk about this more. But give us some contact information for folks that may have a failing roof.
Okay. If they just go to roofmax.com, that's 2 X's, roofmax.com, they can find an authorized dealer in their area. There's a lot of great information on the website that will educate them about the product and the process.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for being on the show. Great information. Thank you, Mike.